My 2026 Elimination Chamber review. Let's just get straight into it. Starting off with the Women's Elimination Chamber match. This was a banger. I'm going to give this match an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it all the way through. I think the pacing was really good. The spots were fun. And Raquel was shining. Kiana James were shining. And those are like the two underdogs of the match. I was, very happy to see them shine. Definitely Kiana James, right? Because at least Raquel is more known with, the crowd, being teamed up with Judgment Day and Liv Morgan. But Kiana James definitely needed the showcase in this match. And she had a lot of fun spots, and she definitely had a little showcase. Raquel, literally with the double pin, probably my favorite spot in this match. I was super excited. You guys will probably see a little reaction short on that. Did record my reactions to that. Very hyped for that. Raquel was my prediction to win this, so when she did that, I was like, oh my god, my prediction has a chance. That did not happen. It went to Rhea Ripley, which I don't mind. I'm a little surprised, actually. But I don't hate it, because Rhea Ripley never has bad WrestleMania matches, and I think her and Jade will have, a good one for sure. But like honestly, I was thinking like Alexa Bliss or Tiffy or something Raquel was not my number one picks because I didn't know if they're gonna do something with her and Liv Morgan maybe, right? But then after Raquel was Liv Morgan picked Stephanie. I don't know. It started clicking more that I was probably not gonna be Raquel. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. But the point is, this match was good. I don't mind. I was like, at the end, I really thought it was going to be Tiffy. I was like, okay, they're going to run back Tiffy and Jade because, they kind of have a storyline, right? Jade taking the belt from Tiffy, their SummerSlam match, and, wada. So, right, I thought they're going to run that back. They chose to go for Rhea. Again, I'm not mad at it. Again, Rhea has always had good WrestleMania matches. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then we're moving into Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. I'm also going to give this an 8 out of 10. Same exact score. If you guys don't know, if this is your first time watching me, my top two favorite women wrestlers of all time is literally Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. So I was really hyped for this match. I think they're the two greatest women wrestlers to ever do it. I grew up with AJ Lee, so I'm a little more biased. And then Becky Lynch, she's just literally the GOAT. It's just as simple as that. And so I was super excited for this match. Now, their promos have kind of been a little doo-doo, I'm not gonna lie, on Raw and stuff, but, and AJ Lee kind of being part-time, but I will say they made up for it with this match. Fun match, good pacing the whole time. I was intrigued. There's not one part I was like, oh, this is getting a little slow, and I was really impressed with AJ Lee, because I was a little worried for her, because this is her first singles match in over a decade, right? The matches we've seen her with was always with people, right? Like the tag team match with CM Punk at WrestlePalooza, the women's war game match, she had multiple one with her, so it's not like it was a one-on-one. This was her first singles match since her return. I was like, is she gonna have the conditioning for it? Can she, do the spots? Is she gonna be fine under pressure since it's been so long? And the answer to that is all of it was yes. It was fine. She did her thing, right? And it was fun. They're going back and forth. And honestly, I thought Becky Lynch was gonna win, where she did that manhandle after hitting her on the chair and doing the manhandle. I thought it was absolutely done. And AJ Lee kicked out, and I was like, whew, what a banger of a match. 8 out of 10. Woman, hey, they had a good time. And then we're moving on to a men's match here. CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Good match. The only negative about this match is just the how predictable. Whoa. Whip Nayday, I don't know why I stood there, is how predictable it was. Right? And it's not Finn's fault, but we all know they're not going to, not do Roman and CM Punk. Right? They're going to do that for WrestleMania. Unfortunately, if this was, at Money in the Bank or something, some event after post-WrestleMania and Finn and CM Punk did this match, I was like, alright, this is a 50-50 match. I wouldn't mind Finn getting the belt back. And I do want him to get the belt back at some point in 2026. I hope he does. That's one of my bucket lists for 2026 is for win. Wow, I gotta slow down talking. Finn to win the World Heavyweight Championship belt at some point. But again, they just weren't gonna pull the trigger now. With obviously, you gotta do Roman and CM Punk match. I don't think anybody's mad about it. Even the Finn Balor Glazers and the Finn Balor fans, such as myself, this is obviously the right move for CM Punk to do it. But the match itself was good. It had fun spots. CM Punk's entrance was insane. Holy cow. Probably another reaction clip you'll see. That gave me goosebumps. And I guess I didn't know this because I'm not a basketball guy. I guess he was recreating a Michael Jordan entrance or something. I have to do a little more research on that. But hey, I'm impressed. That's cool. That's dope. But yeah, it gave me goosebumps. Finn Balor and CM Punk have amazing in-ring chemistry. And what's also interesting, at the end of this match, Finn Balor actually gave him respect, definitely being a heel. So I don't know if JD is going to like that, and I'm kind of curious what's about to happen in Raw. And also, what does Finn Balor do for WrestleMania? Or is he missing WrestleMania? I don't know what's about to happen, but hey, Monday Night Raw is about to be fun this week. There's a lot happening. So let's move into the main event of 2026 Elimination Chamber, the men's Elimination Chamber match. I would say the women's match is better overall, like throughout the match, but this ending was definitely crazier, right? Like the match itself was just okay. It was just okay Elimination Chamber match. There's a few fun spots, but I feel like it was just very safe and basic. But the ending was crazy, so I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 Elimination Chamber. I think I'm getting the 0.5 because of the ending of this match. A lot of shenanigans happening, right? Seth Rollins returning, being confirmed to be the masked man, screwing Logan. Logan getting 3 limbs, by the way. Logan's the GOAT, and he's humble about it. I mean, he's got to be humble about it, too. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to brag. I mean, he's humble. He's not going to brag about the 3 limbs. Don't worry about it. Drew McIntyre trying to screw Cody Rhodes. Doesn't really work out because him and Randy team up a bit. But then low-key does work out because then Randy takes advantage after Cody crossroads Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton immediately goes for that RKO. And that, honestly, it jump scared me. It was a nice RKO. RKO-y? Wow. Go to bed, Bailey. It was a nice RKO. Nice ending. Randy honestly caught me off guard. I've been saying this literally since Cody lost the belt. Since he didn't win Royal Rumble, I was like, yeah, I mean, Cody's winning Elimination Chamber, right? Like, I was like, oh, here we go, predictable Elimination Chamber. They got me. I definitely did not expect it to be Randy. I'll tell you that much. I'm not mad about it, though. I am excited, and I'm curious, are they actually going to pull the trigger and do a Randy and Drew one-on-one, or are they going to, like, do some fatal 4-way, triple threat with Jacob Fatu, or, you know what I mean? Or is Cody going to beat Drew? Because I don't know if you guys seen this, but after the show was over, Nick Aldis did confirm that it will be Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre this Friday coming up. Now, there's a few options that can happen with this, right? Cody actually does beat him, and we get Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania, which we've been wanting for years since Cody returned to WrestleMania, years back, returned to WWE. Or again, does shenanigans happen, right? Does like Jacob Fatu come out, or right, or does Randy come out and stuff happens and Nick Aldis is like, enough, you know what, we're gonna do a fatal 4-way, Jacob, Cody, Randy, Drew, WrestleMania, right? Something like that, like, how WWE is, right? That's the 2 options that could happen here. Or does Drew just I guess there's a third option. Does Drew actually just beat Cody clean, and we get Drew and Randy at WrestleMania? And honestly, I think it's a possibility because, right, you could have that at night 1 of WrestleMania and night 2, because even if you pull the trigger and do Cody and Randy, I don't feel like you put that over Roman and CM Punk. Like, no matter what, I feel like now that CM Punk, beating Finn Balor is confirmed, that the Roman and CM Punk match is the match of WrestleMania 42. Like, it is the main event of night 2. I don't think there's a match you can create right now that could stop that. And that includes Cody versus Randy. Even if it's a heel Cody and a babyface Randy, I still think Roman and CM Punk is more appetizing, you could say. It's the better match to promote. I know Cody Rhodes is like your golden child, but it's still Roman Reigns, who's, whether or not you like Cody better, he is the face of the company. He is going to sell more tickets. And CM Punk, who's just, so popular right now with his return, being the cover of 2K and stuff. So, yeah, overall, I'm going to give this event an 8 out of 10. I think it will be one of the better events of 2026, for sure. By the end of 2026, I think it'll be a top 5 PLE, for sure. It's going to be hard to top this one throughout the year. I think it was very solid. Nothing too bad about this. Oh, if there was one thing bad about this event, we got to talk about it, was definitely the crate opening. And no disrespect to the wrestler. I already forgot his name, and I'm not even trying to be mean, but I really did forget. I just don't know who it is. Again, but like if he happens to show up on Raw or SmackDown, wherever they want to put him in, he becomes a fan favorite. He does his thing, and I'm intrigued. That's fine. But either way, I feel like you can't really hype up something like that for a wrestler that's not too known, or I didn't even know if it was going to be honestly, I thought it was going to be like something else non-human, because that crate was there for like weeks, so logically that shouldn't make sense. But with the guy's character, it looks like he's a vampire magician or something, I don't know, so maybe he can't die or something. I don't know what they're going with it. Either way, it's still underwhelming. Again, no disrespect to the guy, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just like you can't tease something for weeks like that. just for it to be a wrestler that, you know, most fans like myself don't really know. So overall though, the event was good. The matches were good. I had fun. I'm satisfied with the winners of the Elimination Chamber, right? Like, I'm satisfied with Rhea and Jade. I'm satisfied with Randy, and they do Drew if it happens just to be them. I'm satisfied with both, winners here. Randy finally got his flowers, definitely deserved. Is he gonna get 15? Who knows? But you guys tell me some of your reviews of Elimination. I can't talk. I gotta go to bed. I'm literally recording this at 6 a.m. So, yeah. Have a good night, y'all. Drop a like for me. Catch you on the next one.